Alrighty, good people, here's our second visit down to the incredible church grounds. Enjoy. Alright guys, some days, you have to dig all this. All that trash just to find one coin. But it's a really good coin. Hey gang, it's Rob and Dalton off for another road trip. There we go. Hey gang, Dalton and I are on another road trip, and he is walking up to the door of an 1880 mansion right now. We are in a town about 40 to 50 miles south of us. This is near the town that we were in with the old church permission, where we did so well. We're out door knocking, and if we don't get anything door knocking, we're going back to the church permission because we have enough ground there to do for months. But we got a no at an 1860, and I door knocked on a 1910, and we got a no answer. Oh, somebody's at the door. I don't know why I'm being quiet. I can't hear anything. Well, they're talking for a long time. That's not a bad sign. I guess he's telling them about the old houses that used to be on the church lot here next to us. Dalton says there used to be an 1800s house on this church parking lot here. Guys, we've never had an 1800s house. It's never been done before. Well, 1880s, it's never been done before. Say hi, Mr. Dalton.
Hey, hey.
All right, there's the 1880 house that Mr. Dalton knocked on. The guy was super nice, he said, but he used to metal detect in the 70s, and he says him and his son have done his yard, and a bunch of other guys have come out and done it, and he just think it's hunted out, so he didn't want us doing it. But he told us that there's 3 here, there, and over there were 3 late 1800s houses here. But he says guys are here all the time on the weekends hunting this, so it has been hunted out, but it's not his property. It belongs to the church. So we went over and asked this church school just to make sure, since there's no trespassing signs right there, and they said sure, go ahead and do it. So we're on the ground of 3 1800s houses. It has been hunted out, but like I said, Mr. Dalton loves hunting properties like this. So we're going to see what we can find, and if we don't get anything here, we're going to go to another church property that's on 1800s ground. Alrighty. Alright gang, there's Mr. Dalton. And there goes the CSX freight train. How freaking cool is that? We've been here about 15 minutes. We actually have this wonderfully heavenly cool breeze coming through, which we haven't had all summer. Between that and the shade, it's actually bearable. Mr. Dalton has gotten 2 memorials, and gang, 14 to 16 inches deep. I got a faint 11-12 signal for an old nickel, and I got that hunk of iron. We're not sure what it is, but it was way down there. Okay. Well, Mr. Dalton doesn't think it's too old, but it's a D-buckle. And picking's been slim here this morning, so we will take it. Okay, Mr. Dalton just called a relic. He's not sure what it is, but he thinks it's old. Ooh. Oh, yes. That's got fancy all over it.
Yeah.
That's pure copper. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say a piece to a lamp or something. Oh, that's sweet. Nice.
1819.
Yep, okay. Alrighty gang, if this looks familiar, me and Dalton are back out at the church property with the 7, 8, 9 lots they have us that they said there's an 1890s house used to be under there underneath that beautiful big oak tree. Mr. Dalton left to go around the corner to speak to the, I don't want to call her the church lady, that sounds so much like Saturday Night Live. He went to go talk to the church representative or employee that gave us permission. We stopped at Checkers. After we left that last permission, we gave it about an hour and 15 minutes. Dalton got like 3 or 4 dimes and a few pennies. I got 1 Lincoln and 1 zinc. That was it. And then he got the relic. So we came back here till we know that there's stuff. And gang, he's not even back yet. I just dug a perfect weedy signal, and this nice green coin flipped out, and it's a 1980 memorial, and that was right here, somewhere right here. And then gang, my second signal is a 2627, a perfect dime signal for silver, and it's up underneath the edge of that sidewalk. There's the sidewalk. So I had to go up underneath the sidewalk, and gang, I've already flipped it out. I know it's silver and I know it's very worn, but I'm not going to pick it up until Mr. Dalton gets here. Okay gang, Mr. Dalton's back. He's going to pick up the silver coin.
Oh my god.
It is really, really worn, and I'm not even sure what it is.
1918.
Are you serious?
British Honduras.
Look at that king on the front.
Emperor of India.
Oh, sorry. Second Indian coin off this property.
George V.
Because he was before George VI, because your coin's a 44.
What on earth is this doing?
Guys, this is our second Indian coin here, and this one's silver. You know what? I wonder if that's the 2 Anna, like that. They said the 2 Annas would be silver from my research. Does it say what kind of coin it is?
Well, the middle is very worn.
British Honduras. Oh, that is just freaking
oh my
awesome.
Gosh.
My second foreign coin, guys. I got 1 silver dime.
Oh.
Look at that silver.
What'd that ring up as?
Same thing, 2627. I had to go underneath the sidewalk. Here's the sidewalk right there.
Rob, that's the coin of the year.
I'm pretty dang happy with that, buddy.
That beats the largie.
I had to sit here no, I don't know.
Yes, that's the same year as the largie.
Well, that's true. It is 18 silver, foreign 18 silver. But we've gotten other foreign coins right over there. I decided to come down here and do this sidewalk strip.
All right, I gotta get my machine.
I told you I was going to dig while you were talking to the church lady. Hey, good people. Future Rob here. And about this coin, this 1918 British Honduras 10-cent silver piece. Okay? I've learned a lot about this coin. One, they only made it 3 years. 1918, 1919, and 1936. In 18 and 19, they only made 10,000 mintage of this coin. This is the lowest mintage coin I have ever found. If it was in excellent to near uncirculated, it'd be worth about $300, but it's one of the most worn silver coins I've ever found. 10, 20 bucks, but I don't care. This is an extremely rare British Honduras 10-cent silver coin minted by the London Mint. How it got here in West Central Florida, I don't know, but with Dalton's 1 Anna coin he found last week, showing now, this makes 2 British Empire coins found here on these church fields. All right, gang, Mr. Dalton decided to follow this really old sidewalk to this side of the church property. And he says, I have a 23 signal out of the hole, which for us is an old weedy. And I said, come on, 1909 VDBS. And
really nice shape.
Mr. Dalton calls a, what year? Ooh, look at that. That is beautiful. Guys, we've been here 5 minutes. Gorgeous. Yep, I think we'll be here a while. All right, gang, Mr. Dalton walked all the way from over there where the car is, where he's still hunting.
Look at the back,
with a weedy.
The bump.
Yeah, it's been hit by something years ago. Guys, this is almost flat as been run over by a train. We think it's a 191, but we're not sure. But that's a really old weedy there. We'll have to use the loop to get it. Okay, gang, I'm still doing over here by the curb strip. I just put my plug back in right here, and I thought it was just a little piece of ridge metal. Gang, it's a 30s Ford Roadster, like a rat rod, and it is a midge toy car. It says right there, midge toy. I can't even remember if I've had a midge toy, and if I had, it's been a long time. All right, a cool little toy find. Okay, gang, Mr. Dalton came walking over from way over in that corner triangle where he's been doing, and he just dropped something in my hand. Boom. Look at that old ring. Now, it's probably copper, but it looks like it's old. We're on over 100-year plus property here. Oh, there we go. Got some nice focus there. All right, we'll get the foo in the water and the brush out. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's 100 plus years old. All right, Mr. Dalton thinks he sees the word gold on the inside, so we're putting some foo. Oh, that thing's starting to clean up. Look at that stone.
Gold, some 10K gold milled.
Filled?
No, I don't think it's not a. It's M-I-L-L-E-D.
That's going to probably be old. That might be a word before filled or plated. Does you say 10K?
I think it says 10K.
That's got to be 100, 120 years old. Beautiful find, Mr. Dalton.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to look at this. Yeah, gang, we think it says 10 karat gold filled. Absolutely gorgeous. That ring has got to be easily 100 years old. Right there, where my phone's not focusing, it says 10K gold filled. Yeah, that is sweet, Mr. Dalton. All right, gold and silver. All right, gang, Mr. Dalton's putting this on his nice white hat, and we're not sure what it is, but it's got fancy all over it and a little ring in the middle with the dots. Let's put it in the sun. Look at that, gang. You can see the fancy on the dots. We don't know if it's a picture frame or some type of brooch or what, but it's got the fancy. Yeah, that's a 100-year-old relic. All righty.
Nice.
All righty, folks. Dalton's gotten 2 Wheaties since he found his gold-filled ring. And he worked on this one quite a while to find it. And it is a, you said 1930?
Yeah.
1930.
Under the sidewalk.
Nice. Scarf the back. Nice. Look at that. You even got a little original color over there. Wow, that's nice. That sidewalk did it good under there. And then he also got a 46, well, since we haven't filmed. Alrighty, so he's got, what, 4 Wheaties today?
There was another one I didn't show you either. It was 40s.
Okay.
So I got another one.
Gang, here's all of Mr. Dalton's trash for the day in this big, huge bag here. Mostly what we dug today was trash. Hey, good people, here's one of the lightest boards you're going to see. We hunted all day just to find these few little things. The amount of trash we got was incredible. This, Mr. Dalton went on with a new YouTube subscriber, Mr. Simon Glenn. Him and Dalton went hunting yesterday, and Dalton got a... I didn't do that, it just fell off.
That was the wheel, yeah.
Okay.
Glue that on.
Mr. Dalton got himself a Tootsie Toy dragster from yesterday and 1 Wheatie. Alrighty, today he got this cool Tennessee Casualty Insurance Company token, aluminum, to our $25 million club, 1922. I'll lighten this picture up so you can see that. You got this beautiful copper piece. I'm going to say that's off a lamp or something. His 10K gold-filled 100-year-old ring with a, what we think is a purple stone in it. Yeah, I'm going to lighten this up tremendously. And his D-buckle and his cool, probably 60s spring, mild spring filters lighter. My father had lighters like that. Way cool. And then, guys, I don't know if that's a picture frame, a piece of jewelry, but it's got fancy on it, and I'm going to assume it's close to 100 years old. And then I got a midge toy today, a little Ford Roadster. And then the find of the day, guys, my 1918 British Honduras King Edward V, King and Emperor of India 10-cent piece. We found out that this is an extremely rare coin, one of only 10,000 made, and it was only made for 3 years, and then it was restarted in the 30s when King Edward VI took reign. The find of the day, and we will have some still pictures for that too. But that's coming looking real good right there. All right, guys, that's the whole board. Mr. Dalton's going to get a picture of the coin. Oh, I'm sorry, his Wheaties. Unknown date because we can't see it yet. 36,
30, 30,
30, 36,
38,
38, 40s,
46, 47.
and 47. So I'll lighten this all up. I'm going to take some still pictures of this. Alrighty guys, I'm in the driveway. It is 7:29. I did 49 miles. Of course, Mr. Dalton drove the other 50. So over 100 miles round trip today. Alright.